Tonight, our football team is traveling to Southwestern Randolph. The game is at 7. This is our second to last regular season game. Come out and show support.
The Northwood Trail of Terror is tomorrow at dusk. It's a $5 entry. Only come if you are prepared to be horrifically horrified and ready to have a spooky night.
Here's today's first news story. The feds reveal mafia-linked gambling that lead to the arrest of Hall of Famer Chauncey Billups and NBA star Terry Rozier. The scheme, called the Zen Diagram, fleeced victims out of tens of millions of dollars. Billups used his social status to attract gamblers to underground games in Miami, the Hamptons, and Las Vegas. Gamblers had no chance of winning. Those involved in the schemes used rigged card shuffling, marked cards, and even eye contacts. Both of them are cooperating with authorities, and they will be indicted in Brooklyn soon.
2 weeks ago on Rose Hill Road, there was a fatal car accident that killed 3 passengers. All 3 passengers who were killed were boys who were student athletes at E. Smith High School in Fayetteville. The woman who was driving the car has now appeared in court on charges related to this crash.
We have now reached day 23 of the government's shutdown, and there does not seem to be an end coming soon. The shutdown is now the second longest funding lapse in modern history. Roughly about 1.4 million federal workers are going without pay, but they are expected to receive back pay once the shutdown ends. Let's head to traffic where we have Sadie with a live update.
Thank you, Evie. Close to Northwood, we will have some slight to moderate traffic coming out of school. But around the triangle, it's clear and there's no traffic. But you will expect some traffic because of the street fair happening on Saturday this weekend. Now to Paula with the weather report.
Thank you, Sadie. And now let's take a look at our 5-day forecast. Friday, we have a high of 65 with a low of 38, sunny weather. Saturday, we have a high of 63 and a low of 37, sunny weather with slight clouds. Sunday, we have a high of 64 and a low of 40 with cloudy weather. Monday, we have a high of 55 and a low of 47 with slight rain. Tuesday, we have a high of 55 and a low of 44 with heavier rain. All this week, we'll have nice weather, and at the end of the week, with some much needed rain. Now on to sports.
Thanks, Paula. I'm Ella.
And I'm Shiloh.
And we're here to talk about the sports report this week.
Lots of games have been going on as the fall sports season comes to an end. To begin our recap, we'll start at the volleyball playoffs from Tuesday. The varsity volleyball team made it to the second round of playoffs and worked really hard, but unfortunately their season ended after a 3-0 loss. Pictured above is the 2025 seniors from senior night.
Right below the volleyball seniors, you see our 2025 boys soccer seniors. The soccer team fought hard on Wednesday night, even going to overtime at a 2-2 tie. The night ended with a 4-2 win against Northmore and lots of excitement.
Be sure to show some support to the cross-country team as they head to Kernersville this Saturday for regionals. Our top runners are Jordan Wiley and Sydney Gray.
Before we close out, we have one last thing. Winter sports are coming up fast, so if you plan on participating in any, make sure to contact coaches or our athletic director. And as a reminder, winter sports include wrestling, basketball, indoor track, and swimming.
And that's all for the sports report this week. Now to Ariana for a club report.
Charlotte for that report. My name is Ariana and I'm going to give you the club info for this week. Trail of Terror, October 25th, this Saturday. Theater Club play on nights the 23rd and the 24th. Make sure if you see anyone, you tell them they did a very good job on that. Pride Club meet Thursday. AAPI meeting today. And FCCLA meeting October 23rd.
That's all for today's edition of Northwood News.
Be sure to tune in next time for updates throughout the week.
Have a great day, Chargers.